Hi, today's topic is about why hybrid cloud is important for a business growth. Using private and public clouds to build a scalable hybrid infrastructure has long aspiration for much of the big companies and the technology industries. This has invested just discussed in a lot of studies and articles, but for now, let us not go that. For now, let us discuss why the change is important. See, because the technology behind the large public cloud providers like AWS or Amazon, Google, Microsoft is based on the same principles as the top of HCI, which is the hyper-converged infrastructures. In addition, these infrastructures are not only available to everyone and are a way to reduce cost and technical complexity, but are also a key element in building a scalable and easy to manage private clouds as part of a hybrid model. See, back in days, it was an assumption that only big companies could do it, or only big companies would need it. But that is a myth. That is no more a reality. Usually, people might think that the main driver of change is financial reasons. In fact, in data centers, for example, there is obvious cost savings for replacing traditional complex servers, RATs, and storage networks with their HCI models, or maybe any new model or a new technology trend that comes in adopting this. These all are it's much easier to use and offer cloud scalability. In addition, it's also possible to save some money by moving from a data centers associated with the capital investment of the financing to directly operating model of the public cloud platforms from the day one onwards, which means there's a huge manpower saving as well as a financial saving from the day one around the capital investment. However, the reality is that the costs are no longer the only concern or a main concern when choosing the technological infrastructure of the company. Some of the surveys and studies show that when companies were asked about main reasons that motivated for this change, only a quarter mentioned cost savings as the most important. Most did so, or most choose to change to gain more flexibility to meet their business goals, improve the customer support employees who were working remotely, and improve the data security and the regulatory compliance. Now, all this has been outsourced to the cloud providers. In theory, all these goals or any of these goals can be achieved by simply migrating to the hyper-converged infrastructure or HCI in the data centers, or even building a private cloud or working with the public clouds. So why this growing trend towards the hybrid cloud? The answer to this question is not complicated because companies need to focus on achieving the best businesses result quickly, easily, which is crucial today without the limitations of a specific technology model. Back in days, companies consistently express their desire to be able to run the workloads on the infrastructure that best suits at the time, either to improve the security, quickly incorporate new applications, land in new markets with different regulations, and a lot more. What they need is the ability to move their workloads dynamically based on not only on the cost but also on time-to-time market, peak demand, and customers usage, and a lot other variables based upon the business that they're running. And it is becoming increasingly clear that improved business results can only be fully achieved through a migration to hybrid cloud, working with mixed infrastructures, private and public clouds, with uniform security of all the platforms. For that reason, today we are at a tipping point to make this aspiration a reality as companies realize all the benefits that a hybrid cloud models offer for their businesses. Hope you're convinced.